because he is a strong counter to you anyway. V2 goes for level 2 Thirst. Okay, interesting, as Magical gets a kill here in the middle lane. Surprise, surprise. Managing to finish off the Shadow Fiend. Creep still chasing after him. The last hit from the range creep is enough. He denies that rune. He still does win overall.
Oh, finally.
Welcome to the stream.
Oh, thank you.
This girl is not being very kind. There's a torrent in the bottom lane against the Bloodseeker. Bloodseeker could be in trouble. Wants to get the kill. He does get it with the Blood Rage on to heal up enough to ensure that Pasha can't quite finish him off. And there's the X-Mortal spot though, which means Pasha might just be able to. He does not get the right Splinter Blast there, hitting the hero instead. And V2 actually runs right into the torrent. What a prediction there by Pasha. And the bottom lane, the Bloodseeker's going for the Crystal Maiden. They'll get the last hit thanks to the Winter Wyvern.
He push out lanes, put a lot of harassment on you, and not to mention after he gets his level.
Always with a fly, just smoked Iceberg to try to kill Magical. Magical should have just seen this. They can't get a Splinter Blast off, so that's a failed smoke. Magical will survive this. Always gonna fly is defending this rune. Magical really wants to take it, and he does get it. Double damage, bottled up. Iceberg does not rotate here. He activates his double damage. Iceberg has the one range for the raise. Misses one of them. And there's infused range up on Magical. Iceberg only has the short range raise. Trying to kill off Magical, but this might be a bit more too much as the heat-seeking missiles comes in and they destroy Iceberg. Always want to fly now alone against Magical and Dark, and it's not going to happen. Always want to fly. Welcome to the graveyard. But talking about destroying the top lane, the Centaur's doing a really good job against the Weaver. Crystallize might recover a bit with his kill on the Slayer. Does have a Geminated attack, and there we go. A slight recovery. Here we have field rotation from Always want to fly. The goal is to maybe catch out Magical. Splinter Blast. Ooh, does not reach Magical. Very good zoning here. Very good positioning. Iceberg sets up. Oh, but then the Frostbite stops the double raise from coming out. They still get 2 raises and the Splinter Blast ideally put there. Dark will ensure the kill happens against Slayer. But he does lose his mid laner in the process, with Pasha trying to get the kill onto V-Tune. But the creep dies a bit too soon and can't get the Tidebringer off in time. Meanwhile, the top lane, General fighting against 2. Crystallize wants to ensure this kill occurs. There's the magic stick. He might still get the kill. The Weaver in trouble. The stun is long enough. Use the Stampede to get away. There's no way General actually makes it out of here alive. Mag even forced the TP back home as V-Tune joins in time. Oh my god, General, what a player.
Wow, what a player.
Navi, why they shouldn't have let him go. Dark also dying in the middle lane. Iceberg getting the last raise needed to bring him down.
Wow, I'm so surprised that Crystallize actually walks back into the boost bomb. Oh, a little bit greedy there, Crystallize. I think he just wants General to die because he's already having such a bad lane.
2. And they do catch him with a Torrent. That's very nice. Torrent into the X to delay him as much as possible. Blood Rite won't matter. They have a Frostbite ready as well. He might Rupture. Actually, with a Winter's Curse, this might be a nice setup. They Blood Rites the Crystal Maiden, but that's going to give her a bit more damage if she comes back in. No. Bloodseeker's able to get away thanks to the extra movement speed she got from destroying Dark. And now Pasha's fighting against 2 supports, but the damage is just not coming out. Mag now joining in. Always want to fly. He's a sitting duck here. He does suffer the Infernal Blade, burning him up, but Slayer forces them back. Always want to fly. About to die to the Scorched Earth. He does go down as Slayer is trying to get him some space. Instead, he is going to end up sacrificing himself for this. The Tidebringer doesn't quite get him. Now with a Stampede, in comes General, double stun. The Torrent does not hit him, and he's concentrating. Just a Mag deciding Pasha is the better target in the end, killing off this Kunkka.
Wow, General is really showing up this match in the do or die match. Oh, looks like he's gonna get Mag here. Is he gonna get Mag?
Yeah, the Infernal Blade is not going to help you, buddy. That Retaliate is a bit too strong. Slayer does get annoyed by Dark, but they don't get the Crystal Nova range, I don't think, to get him. And Shadow Fiend going for the Shadow Blade build as well early, which is not so common nowadays. V2. Alright, there's the Ghost Ship. Blood Rite won't hit anyone, but he does have a good zone out with a Blood Rite. However, he gets doomed. I don't know if the Stampede is going to be enough. Oh, with a Winter's Curse, it might just be. V-Tune's trying to get away, and he has enough HP to withstand this now. The double stomp, General, ensures this occurs. And no, the Crystal Maiden. You didn't want to lose your life earlier. Let me show you how the darkness of death feels like.
With this Winter Curse.
Yeah, there they go. Iceberg. There with the Blood Rite also hitting. They're doing a really good job.
Wow!
That's fantastic.
You don't have the sign.
And he's saved by this. Another Blood Rite to prevent the initiation. General in the trees.
Iceberg here with the Shadow Blade.
Yes, Iceberg comes in. There's no need for the Requiem. They just want to kill off Mag quickly. There's a Stampede, continuing further. They catch the Kunkka with a beautiful blood right now. The Crystal Maiden uses the Freezing Field to now zone them out as well. She is going to die, but going to deal a lot of damage in the process. The Weaver caught with the Winter's Curse. They're trying to stop him entirely. There's the Torrent, the Fear onto the Weaver. Her Shikuchi's about to run out, but she does have the time lapse still. And she managed to activate the Shikuchi just in time. Perpetual Shikuchi for this Weaver with a time lapse still available. All of the guys that fly to Moon have to retreat and go to the shrine. With Iceberg still aiming for the kill onto Pasha. He's gonna be greedy and it's worth. He gets the Pasha kill. Almost destroys Crystallize. Crystallize is actually forced to time lapse there because he was afraid that Raze might have missed and probably was gonna.
Iceberg once again going into. Oh, has.
Yeah, Mag is done. Torrent on the 2 though. And Dark. Gonna be blood right into here. Excellent spot. What are you doing? What's the plan? Ghost Ship? Did not calculate it properly, so the Winter's Curse canceled him completely. And V-Tune still has the Rupture.
Oh!
Yeah, that was a nice kill there. Dark. Gonna find the Mag as well. And with this, no Doom. Gone. Easy.
Easy, Kappa.
Yeah. Yeah, they do Slayer in the top lane, but I don't think it's that big a deal. Crystallize is going for more though. Bloodseeker. Okay, he has a time lapse, so he should be able to get away. He's gonna show. There's a Winter's Curse sets up to the blood right. It's too easy for them. Yeah, they don't get the damage of the blood right. They don't really need it. Rupture used. Okay, maybe they did need it. Maybe they did. The blood right? Ah, it's gonna be too long. It's
oh, Mac.
The place to stand. Yep, stomped up and healed off. As they try to go for more export to spot, here is the goal. Iceberg making the souls defensively very well put here, so he couldn't quite go ship him in time. Now with the disruption, creating some illusions, the blood red ready, and the Crystal Maiden is gone, decimated by the Shadow Fiend. Going further, General trying to catch his Tinker. They root him, they stop his TP. Magical is forced to just retreat with a blink. V-Tune still going further, but here's the Weaver trying to catch out V-Tune. V-Tune needs to run away. He is quite fast right now, and he is helped by his team. Always gonna fly will be the first victim. Slayer, the second one, as they use a clumsy net to do the same thing they did to their Tinker. However, at the expense of a Kunkka. With Crystallize attempting to now find V-Tune, he does get ruptured. He may be forced to time lapse. They can set this up, but the Magical in the backlines is forcing V-Tune to retreat. He has no BKB. He can't continue finding this General, helping him out, but V-Tune will be seen with a freezing field, ensuring they get this kill. Magical, the next target, Iceberg joining after him. There they go, Magical, as General. So trying to chase after him with a pipe. The Iceberg is forced to use the BKB to not get killed by the March of the Machines, but the Crystallize still deals a fair amount of damage. He's gonna try to kill him. He is gonna get that kill. The stomp a bit too late. It doesn't stop them from getting the Shadow Fiend. And General here in the trees, gonna stop with a swarm, and Crystallize continuing to attack him, not enough damage to kill him off. Instead, you're gonna find Slayer, who's trying to stop Magical. The damage though is not sufficient. Going for Crystallize instead, he has to cancel that regen rune. He will, but the damage is not there. General, I don't know what you're doing. Sorry, they didn't realize it a ward there, and he's just
He's just standing right there.
Yeah, and they doom him like, the Doom's like, guys, do we go on him? Goodbye. And they go. And now that a Centaur, they have a hard follow for this. They needed a blood right, but they don't have it. Just to die. Silent stop. There goes General. Stomp. Splinter Blast. Enough. Yes, Stark is gone. Pasha still flying. This gets the Ghost Ship off, and the Tinker's gonna just spew his rockets. Kapew, kapew. Throw the rockets. Trying to finish whatever they see. Pasha, though, is being chased by an angry Bloodseeker. And smells his blood and eventually takes it for himself. With the Weaver being caught out in the backlines as well. They have a stomp, they have the silence, they have everything. This Weaver will not survive, unfortunately.
Instantly, TP coming out from General.
There's the silent stop. Oh, no, they're going for a more important kill. The Tinker, that's perfect. Magical will go down, and the next target, apparently, the Kunkka. They're going to settle for both. Yes! That is the target acquisition that you're looking for. They have the Aegis. Oh, the Centaur is mad. General knows no fear. General knows only how to bum you in the rear. Mag destroyed here next. He seems to be the target. Blood right done. There we go. Killed off. V2 in trouble. Okay, there is the help from the Weaver, but BKB used plus the Cold Embrace just to save him. All the damage mitigated, magical and physical.
Wow, that was a very impulsive Doom coming up from Mag, because he used it on the Centaur for no reason of the base.
Dark. There's a Winter's Curse to stop him. Actually, that isn't necessary. They had disruption ready as well. They killed Pasha. Dark is less important, but they also managed to get the kill onto him, so it's okay.
To finish this game.
Okay, constant missiles. The Bloodseeker could be in trouble. They do save him from the X-Mark spot combo. But V-Tune doesn't have the H or anything. That's just off the Weaver now here. They counter initiate. They stall the BKB. He uses it immediately. V-Tune gets destroyed by the laser. Was not expecting that whatsoever. With the Wind Wyvern doomed up, she can't do anything for him to set up the kill. And Navi still going for more. The Shadow Fiend the target. The Frostbite first as the disruption hits. They can ensure to set up for the freezing field. Iceberg gets destroyed here, and Navi is back in the game with these 2 super important kills.
They got a lot of vision though. The Blood Ride is giving vision.
It's helping out as well. There's a Rupture used on the Weaver. They need to stun her somehow. V2 just comes in, activates the X-Mark the spot. They need to do this. They can't bring him back. There's Matt trying to stop him. They do take the Roshan, and the Aegis goes to V2. And that's Winter Scourge set up with the Blood right now to follow up. And this will give a massive silence onto all of them. They should be able to kill him now. The Weaver has nothing to do. Weaver's been killed off here. Navi maybe a bit too cocky. Slayer in the backlines here to cancel Dark, but Dark is just dancing around.
Oh,
there
no
we go.
bashes.
Finally canceled by Disruption. Freezing Field did nothing there, even though his positioning was great for the melee Rex here in the middle lane. Slayer.
Whoa.
Banishing up Mr. Pasha. Pasha's trying to stop. Oh my god.
Oh, 100 second without buyback on Pasha.
Yeah, Pasha
I think this
just
is at least
ceased
a
to
lane of
exist
Rex.
there. They didn't
At
rupture the
least a real-
Tinker, so we had to force them back to the base there because you can't really move. Rupture is annoying because it does cancel your blink. You have to play very carefully with it on a Tinker. They do take 1 set laner racks, perhaps 2. Heat-seeking missiles perpetually being thrown out. Look at those missiles. Forcing out the rest of Fly to Moon. While General alone pushing that bottom lane. I don't know if the best of choices.
General?
Everything onto him. The Winter Scourge to stop the initiation, but then you cold embrace him, so he has to stay there forever. They're just making time as they try to take out the top lane. In fact, they're actually getting a lot of time with this. Yes, they might lose some in the process. No, he's still alive. General survives, and they take the racks thanks to this. General is the best time waster. This man, it's like your girlfriend in college, just wasting time. Bloodseeker gets away thanks to the disruption. There's another cold embrace, and look at that. The -5 second cold embrace cooldown makes V-Tune a machine. They just cannot kill him. There's too much healing on this team. V-Tune stopped again. There's the laser, but now they're finally gonna retreat. There's no way. There's no way they're gonna continue doing this. They're literally being carried by your supports. Okay, V-Tune has the Abyssal Blade. Going for the Kunka, he knows he has no buyback. However, he's been hexed up. I don't know, V-Tune, you might tank too much damage. That's your Aegis lost. That's a hex stun, always gonna fly. Forced to use the Winter Scourge so that V-Tune can come back in. He's been turned to a piggy, but a very fast piggy. Let's see if he can win the race. No, he cannot. Stumped up. They need some help from his team. They finally save him with the Glimmer Cape. He's able to use the Black King Bar Knife once they've gone back in.
Can you blink out?
First has been ruptured. Pasha, you have to be careful here.
Alright, so now I think Navi, because of the ops, they know that they are smoking now.
They captured the target here. First off, that's really important. They did get the Doom off though.
Oh, they get away the curse as well!
Yeah, the Blood Right stopping the Tinker, that's it. That's gone. No Tinker, you can't fight this. The Weaver alone against the world, and the Weaver will not be able to do this. The Weaver's forced to fight back, but that's Weaver. Now with the help of the Crystal Maiden, who's just been destroyed. She has to buy back as well. They used all the control on the Weaver though. Mag trying to go for the Eternal Blade. Going to do it. Beautiful!
Oh, the stop!
That Stomp Bundle 3 will sentence the game for Navi. And Fly the Moon gets the win here.
What a way to call an end. General, with the 3-man full stop.